People, welcome back to Politics Watch. Now, have you ever asked yourself the question, how many illegal aliens are in Jamaica? Now, we always hear about Jamaicans being the illegal aliens and getting deported from places like the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, even some small islands. I mean, Trinidad also deports lots of Jamaicans. So, now we have an idea of just how many illegal aliens are in Jamaica. Because the government has announced it's declaring an amnesty that would allow up to 20,000 people living in Jamaica illegally to legalize their status. 20,000. Now I don't know why, but that sounds incredibly high. Like, I didn't realize there were that many illegal aliens in Jamaica. I mean, I know there were, but you never really put a number on it. Because people rarely discuss this. For some reason, people act like Jamaica doesn't have an immigration policy. Right? Yes, we do have illegal aliens. We also apparently deport people as well. Right? So last year, Jamaica deported 2,000 people. Can you believe that? 2,000 people got deported from Jamaica last year. Like, I don't know why we don't hear more about this. I mean, to be honest, it's good to know that we have some kind of immigration policy. Because for the longest while, it seemed like Jamaica was a big free-for-all and any man and them dog can just come and live as long as they want. But 20,000 people is incredibly high for a country the size of Jamaica. And one of the reasons why it's so high is because Jamaicans don't ask questions when they see foreigners. See, in the United States, in the UK, if they see too many foreigners hanging around a certain place, next thing you know, Jeep pull up with immigration officers. They want to see passport, they want to see this, them start asking all kind of questions. That doesn't happen in Jamaica. In Jamaica, it's like, oh, look at these 500 random people. I don't know where they come from, but okay. That's how we treat immigration in Jamaica. Right? So now this amnesty, right, is set up to legalize the status of these 20,000 people. But I'm asking the question, do we want all of these 20,000 people? Why does it seem like the government is trying to give them a blight? Right? For example, you never hear the United States say, there's 10 million immigrants in the United States and next year we're going to try and get all 10 million to become legal citizens. No, you'll never hear that. They're going to dig and say, okay, you can't come, you have to get deported, you can't be here. But it seems like Jamaica is like, hey, you 20,000 people, here's a chance to become legal. Like, do we want these people to become legal? Because I'm guessing the fact that they're illegal in the first place means they're not doing any kind of work. Or is it that workplaces in Jamaica don't ask for immigration papers? I mean, these are serious questions to the people. Anybody who is familiar with the Jamaica corporate world, can you tell me in the comment section, when a foreigner is coming to get a job, do they have to show their immigration papers? Because I know in the UK and the US you have to. You have to show your passport, show your status. Or is that a case where in Jamaica people just turn up and get work? I wouldn't be surprised, because to this day that a Jamaican still frightened of foreigners. And people think foreigners are automatically better. So I'm sure if Miguel from Spain turned up with his accent, I don't think they're going to pressure him as much as if a Jamaican was to go to Spain. Right? But as Donkey said, the world on a level. Right? So people, what do you think about? Now you see why it's so easy for Jamaicans to get kidnapped and go missing all the time. Because there are at least 20,000 people in the country who cannot give account of. We don't know who these people are, where they're from, what they're doing here, where they live. Right? What kind of job do they have? Right? And I'm not saying we need to start targeting and persecuting immigrants. That's nonsense. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying we need to have a better idea of who is coming into the country. The same way Jamaicans get pressure abroad, the same way when Jamaicans go through foreign people airport, we get 1,000 questions and a bag of screening. Listen, this is how we're going to have to treat people coming into Jamaica. We can't be running some kind of big free-for-all. Because you see my last video, one of my previous videos speaking about human trafficking in Jamaica, right? The illicit organ industry. Now you see why things like that can happen. Because we have at least 20,000 people who we know nothing about. Because remember, if you're illegal, you're not working officially. So what are these people doing? We just need to keep an eye on these people. It might sound harmless, but it can be extremely dangerous. Too many people are going missing. And as I said, when Jamaicans go abroad, they ask me 1,000 questions, so we need to ask them questions too. Right? I mean, the number sounds incredibly high. 20,000, that's amazing. Anyway, people, jump in the comment section. And anybody who knows, who is familiar with the corporate world in Jamaica, tell me how it works in terms of when a foreigner comes here, how and what kind of things they have to present before they get to work. Because I'd love to know, because I know for a fact, as I said, abroad, UK, Canada, UK, you have to show some kind of immigration status. Because I'm thinking, if there were 20,000 people who are wandering the country illegally, officially they should not have a job, and if they do have a job, why are Jamaican companies employing people who do not have the proper immigration status? These are the questions we need to be asking people. This is Politics Watch. Like, comment, share, and big up.